Take the hit, take the hit, take the hit. Welcome back to FPL, Take the Hit. You're here with Mick and Joff. Double game week. What is it, 27 was it? Is that what it was?
No, who knows anymore, man? We're getting games every day, thick and fast.
There's been too
I
many.
don't even know what day it is.
There's too many double game weeks for my liking in a row. I'm pretty sure we're on about, 7 in a row double game weeks?
I like it. I kind of like it.
Something like that. But I think we've got a single game week coming up.
I think so. I think something like that.
And then we've got a blank game week, and I'm just confused.
Who knows what happens
I'm a little confused, FPL out there. I don't know, but I think...
it's fun.
Yeah, I mean...
There's mozzies in the house, man. There's mozzies.
Oh, goodness. That's always a good start. Good way to start the episode with mosquitoes. Yes. We get lots of mosquitoes in Australia. It's okay. They're only about the size of your palm, so it's okay. Nothing to worry about, Nothing to
Everything
see
always
here.
gets amplified. Yeah, so we got crocodiles in the backyard anyway. A few kangaroos in the front. It's just everywhere, man. It's insane. A couple of massive... three-handed spiders and shit. It's all fake. It's all fake.
So many crocodiles.
I mean, unless you're in near Uluru and stuff, do some research, kids.
I mean, I was walking my dog today, and I no word of a lie, crocodile came out of the water, climbed the tree, ate a koala, right? And that's what I saw. I mean, maybe I made it up in my mind, but that's how it happened in my brains. Anyway, back to FPL in Australia for all you kids out there. Kids. Double game week 27. Shocker for me. Joffy did pretty good. Pretty standard world in the FPL Take the Hit world, really. So I hope you guys had a good week. I've gone a little bit crazy. I might have lost my mind. A bit of Bellamy protocol has been taken into place. We're going to go into that a little bit later. Before we do, however... What do we bring up our teams, Job? I'm going to start with my team.
Oh, shall we?
Let's start with
looking forward to this
with the damage. Chuck the damage on screen. There it is.
Damage.
Bit of damage there for all you see. So,
what you got there, Mick?
Mate, it was a bit of a shocker. I mean, you can see there.
Who'd you captain?
I thought I'd go ahead and captain Diaz because you know what I mean. Manchester City, they keep clean sheets, don't they? They're keeping a fair few of them. But, of course, they decided to go and concede some goals when I decided to captain one of their defenders.
Oh, Diaz.
Just didn't have it in me to captain Gundo. Should have done that. But my mistake. My error. And there you go. Captain Diaz. Will I ever captain a defender again? No.
What was the thing is when I captained Dunk that one time, when he had a double game week, I got burnt. He got 2 points as well. And you were like, I'll never captain a defender. You're a dickhead, Joe. And then,
Yep. There we go.
Both got 4 letters as well. I'll start with D.
Mistakes were made.
What else did you got 4 letters?
So Pope in goal, Diaz, Cancelo, Alonso with the sneaky 8 points there. Should have got that assist, though. Pretty shattered about that. Yeah. Happy I played him, though. Salah, Fernandez, Gundo. Gundo and Fernandez with the 10 points. Thank you. Mount got rested. Awesome. Thanks to Carl.
Well rested.
Sonny Boy got his 5 points. Antonio and Bamford just blanking up front. And, I'm happy that my bench got under 20 points this week. Woo! Mini little happy day for me.
How many did they get
when
this week?
When that happens, only 5 on the bench
Whoa.
there, Job. So pretty piss poor. Lucky I didn't bench boost.
Oh, good for thinking.
That's it, mate. That is my team, Job. I'll whack yours on screen now.
Yes, please. Get it up there. What rank are you at anyway for the people in TV
You
land?
don't want to know, man. You don't want to know. I'm at 800K, 800,000.
You're still in the top mill.
800,000. I was at 600. Pretty happy with that. But then I dropped off again.
Oh, well.
I've had 2 red arrows, and they have not been kind to me, Joffy boy.
A couple of red ones, eh?
Couple of red ones.
Well, this week, I think I copped a small red arrow, and I got 71 points, man.
Well done.
How crazy is that?
Red arrow, 71 points is red arrow.
Red arrow. I mean, I don't know. That's the thing is depending on where you're ranked on the actual table kind of thing. But, so 71 points, as we can see on the TV screen right now. So I brought in Mr. Martinez right before I found out that Mr. Forster was going to play. He only played 1 game, by the way. Didn't play against you. Yeah.
Oh.
So anyway, Martinez in. Been trying to do that ever since the start of this damn movie. Got Diaz Dallas and Cancelo Debbie does Dallas. Yeah, so my backline was pretty stinking it up hard, man. 3 players, 4 points. Wow. Midfield, they did all right. I mean, like Mick's team, basically, except I captained the Gundogan.
Oh, haven't you done well?
Oh, yes, I have. And I scored a nice little tap in. Liked seeing that. Yeah, Fernandez, Salah, Sonny Boy, Rafinha, who should have scored. Yeah, he gets so many chances. I love Rafinha. That overhead kick was beautiful. It was delightful.
Oh, it was Refreshing.
It was refreshing, wasn't it? Yes. And Bamford up front and benched Mr. Watkins, but also who else did I have up front, Mick? I had Mr. Harry, whose name is Harry Kane. And he just went absolutely bananas, man. 2 goals, 2 assists, 3 bonuses. Basically had a hat trick with an assist plus a yellow card in those terms. If you want to use those terms.
It was the week that you either own Kane or you hid behind the couch like I did, and it didn't help.
Yeah, what happened in that game?
Did
What a
not
goal!
help.
What a goal! Come on! What a goal!
Yeah,
what a goal! A goal this season, maybe.
Yeah.
And I am currently ranked 213,000.
You're doing well, mate.
I'm doing all right. I'm happy. Honestly, I'm happy with this way it's going. I still think that I will finish in the top 20K. I think it'll happen. But we'll wait and see. Whatever happens, happens. When you're not attached to outcome, everything seems to happen a little bit more easier. So I don't care where I finish, to be honest. But I think I will finish in the top 20K.
I agree with you, mate. I think you'll finish in top 20K as well, and I'm gonna catch you too, buddy.
I like it
because
it's possible.
When you got a manager like me who captained DS this week, any manager that captained a City defender, this one's for you. Delete my team. Delete my team. So it's only fitting that we captain City defenders, and you're sitting at about 800K like I am, and it's game week 20. What are you up to? 28? Yeah, game week 28. Yeah. And then it's time for Bellamy Protocol.
Protocol of the Bellamy.
Bellamy Protocol.
Let's tell the people at home.
What is Bellamy Protocol? So Bellamy Protocol, it stems back to yesteryear.
Oh, yesteryear.
When Craigus of Bellamy was playing with a little well-known figure named
Argentinian Carlitos
Tevez. So
hey, Carlitos.
Back then, I remember quite well, actually. Joffy had a great lead on me. Good lead in FPL.
Solid. Probably similar to the lead I've got this season.
And instead of going with the tried and tested, the man of the hour, Manuel Tevez, I decided, you know what, Manuel Tevez, I don't like this guy. I think Craig Bellamy, he's better value. He's a lot cheaper. He's doing the same things that Tevez does, but I'm going to get him at a much cheaper price, and he's just so low owned.
And what else?
And Joff doesn't own him either.
I was going to say, what else is that I own Tevez? Tevez was my guy. I used to captain that guy for fun, to be honest, for all those people that used to play FPL back in the day. But yeah, Bellamy, I liked Bellamy, but I didn't own him, Mick.
Yeah, I did. So that backfired spectacularly, but this time it's not, man. I know it's not. So I've enacted Bellamy Protocol. So I'm going to be taking out all my highly owned players, and I'm going to be replacing them with Craig Bellamy's. So many Craig Bellamy's coming in.
So you're talking
There's a lot
about
of Craig Bellamy's out there, though, Joe.
A lot of gut feeling Fridays coming up. A lot of punchy punching.
A lot of differentials coming in very, very soon. We'll get into what I've done this season. What have I done this week?
What have you done?
Oh, I've done something crazy. It could be a negative 12 hit. Could be. I don't know. Maybe
negative 12?
Maybe.
You've taken like 14 negative aces this season.
I've taken a lot of hits this season.
You've probably taken more hits than me this season.
Let's just say I've made 46 transfers this season.
I think you made more transfers than me.
Kids.
Never happened.
46.
42 I've had.
Yeah, man.
I'm
having fun. I'm having some fun.
Yeah, you're enjoying
That's what I'm doing.
Are you enjoying yourself?
So we're going to get into my transfers a bit later. But before we do that, mate, let's have a look at Game Week 28, Joff. Got a nice round of fixtures. No double game weeks.
No double game weeks. Bit of chance to breathe. We've got about approximately 1 to 2 days to breathe before the next game.
Yeah.
I love it, though. I don't complain. I love it. I'm embracing it because it's just about teaching us to like switch off, to be like, you know what? We've got a day in between games to kind of, I don't know, just have a little bit of a rest and a bit of rejuvenation, perhaps, my Mickey boy.
Yeah, that's it, man. I mean, I think this game week's going to be a nice welcome relief for people. We don't have to worry about these double game weeks, but you do have a lot of managers are going to have one eye on blank game week 29. So there's going to be a lot of people bringing in the Malpays and the Jolingtons this week.
Jolington. Why would you mention his name?
I haven't done that, but I think there will be though, because I mean, people are going to be looking at this blank game week 29. So what can you get from players this week that are going to play in blank game week 29? Joe, I think it's a nice little comparison.
I like that.
To draw there. So you got Leeds, for example, playing Chelsea. So that's going to be a 3-0 win to Chelsea. We know that.
Down.
So Leeds aren't scoring.
Leeds
nothing
are coming this week, boys and girls. Don't you worry about that. We're coming, man. We're going to give you guys a run.
Yeah,
I hope so. I think so. We're the type of team that can do this, Mick.
Okay.
We love away from home.
Yeah. I think so. But I mean, can you even? I'm benching my Leeds players this week.
Really?
I mean, they're playing my boys. What am I going to do that for?
I think I'm going to play them all. I'm going to bench. I'm potentially might bench Watkins over my Leeds boys. We'll just wait and see.
Watkins playing Newcastle.
Yeah.
Where do you even own him?
Exactly. For the bloody blank. I don't know. Bamford or Rafinha, I want to play them both. Who do you bench out of those? Anyway, continue.
So, I mean, all right. So, you got Leeds, so probably not going to be looking at them for this week. Unless you can put them on your bench, Newcastle against Villa. Even that's... Why would you... No. No. There's no Newcastle players. Newcastle are relegated. Yeah. Villa? I think Villa are a team you can look at this week, I mean, obviously, we need to hear about if Grealish is back or not.
They do have Spurs next game week.
No, but I mean, that's the thing. They do have a game next game week.
Yeah, true.
So, Ollie Watkins, like you've said as well, he's a player to look at.
I think he's a great player.
One of the defenders, like Konza, I think Konza's good value, 4.6 million.
He's due for a header.
Martinez, there's some players in there. Yeah. Even Bertrand Traore in the midfield.
Bertrand, man.
Yeah.
Just looks like he just eases through the game, doesn't he? Just floats around, does his thing. Love his hair. Big fan of his hair.
Then you got Fulham playing City. So, I mean, can you really look at any Fulham players this week?
Man,
I don't
the
think
way
so.
They're playing, though, man.
They are playing well.
It's insane what they're doing. They beat Poole. Again, Poole's obviously getting beaten for fun.
Shocking at the moment.
But Areola, for example, what have they done, man? What have they done in their last 7 games? He's kept 5 cleans, man. That's pretty special.
Doing well.
Pretty special. Areola, what a special player.
I think they should give City a run. Especially this wounded City that got beaten by United, and then then just belted Southampton.
Killed them 5-2. But they're copping goals though. Now, what happened with that? Copping goals all of a sudden, City.
I Captain DS. It's my fault.
Hey, well done.
I'm sorry, City fans. I'm sorry, Charlie Murphy as well.
I was having too much fun.
So, I mean, Brighton. I mean, you can't even consider Brighton players, really, can you? Unless you want to bring in their goalkeeper, maybe Sanchez as an option.
I mean, look, saying that Southampton's gonna. They could give Southampton. They could actually beat Southampton, to be fair. And they play Newcastle. So, I mean, if you want to play that game, if you're going to wild card in 31 or something like that, maybe. Veldman.
I think Spurs are probably the prime assets to be bringing in this week. They've got Arsenal, the derby, which they usually perform pretty well in.
Whose name is Harry Kane?
Yeah, Kane's a specialist.
Loves it.
Kane, the most bought player of the week, closely followed by Gareth Bale. So you got the Spurs assets. That front three, Job. I love that front three.
Yeah,
finally
100%.
It's here. It's arrived. Spurs have arrived.
What's the thing is that they're playing the Europa League tomorrow morning, or by the time you guys watch this, they probably would have already played. So keep an eye on who started for them, because I mean, if Bale starts that game, you wouldn't like that as a Bale owner. But I think that Bale gets benched and he's going to be playing Premier League. I think it's time, man. They I don't know. See what Mourinho does, but I think that maybe whose name Harry Kane starts in the Europa League as well. They start to just thrash him because I think he's going to start taking it seriously now.
Okay.
But yeah, that's the thing is Kane's going to be playing 90s for fun now. It's going to start to go back to enslavement Kane, where he just keeps playing. Just keeps slaving him. But,
West Ham and Arsenal, Job. Are you looking at any of their players for this week?
Oh, West Ham. I mean, definitely like Jesse Lingard, because he plays for Manchester United. Well, he used to. So he's a trap, Mick.
Unfortunately, Jesse Lingard gets the trap of the week, strictly because 34,000 managers have brought him in, and he ain't playing this week, guys. He ain't playing. So Jesse Lingard, you're a trap. Unfortunately,
but the week after, maybe he's all right. Maybe he's all right. I mean, they've got Arsenal at home there. I think Lingard could be. Maybe they're pre-planning to bring in Lingard, these 34,000 managers, for that game.
Maybe
they're not.
Maybe they are.
Yeah, true.
That's it. But I mean, it's a tough game against United. I think that West Ham are pushing most teams. They're an absolute team this season. West Ham.
That's interesting, isn't it?
It's very interesting to see this West Ham team. West Ham have always bubbled under the surface, and finally, Moyes has got the best out of them, man. I'm loving what I'm seeing from him.
Yeah, I think Antonio is obviously the linchpin here.
Yeah,
Souček has had a season, but Mick, Aaron Creswell, what's going on?
Wow,
what's going on, Mick?
I know he's broken his assist record this season, and I mean, I don't see him in many teams, but we all should own Aaron Grizzly. I think he's the leading goal defender.
I'm checking that right now.
I'm pretty sure
he is. Let's have a sneaky
Aaron
peek.
Creswell, mate, you don't own him. Maybe have a think about it.
I haven't even thought about it. He's on 133 points.
Wow.
DS is on 121. That is insane.
There you go.
That is insane in the membrane.
I think, Leicester, someone to look at this week. If you got, if you are going to free hit next week, I think a lot of managers will free hit in 29. Joffrey's not, even though he's got his free hit.
Oh, I'm going to hold that.
But if you are going to free hit, you can look at this Leicester game, Leicester versus Sheffield. I think that's pretty much a gimme fixture for them. Obviously, still going to be without Barnesy, But Madison might be back. And you got Tillemans in there. Who's on the back of a goal and assist in his last 2.
Yeah.
I looked at Tillemans for this week, but I've got to.
You're looking at 29.
I've got to prioritize 29.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I mean, we're just finishing with 29 as well. I mean, so Spurs, Villa, Arsenal. You're looking at. You even spoken about Arsenal.
Patrick. Yeah,
Pierre-Patrick
Aubameyang.
Well, they're playing.
That's about it.
Well, they're playing
Saka?
Spurs, man.
Would you think about?
I think Saka's an option. Saka's had a season.
I don't know. I don't like
Saka.
I'm not a big Arsenal fan.
You're not, are you?
No, I don't. I don't. I don't think I've owned an Arsenal player for a while. Probably since like Arteta. When was he playing there? That was a while ago.
Yeah, that was years ago.
I don't really own Arsenal players. I had Lacazette for the blank this week. Failed me. Whenever I own Arsenal players, they just completely fail.
Lacazette. You're like, it's like you're bringing in a player that you want to troll you, so you don't bring their players in. It's like you're asking for it.
That's fair.
Like, I'm gonna go and bring in like Mustafi. He doesn't even play for him anymore and shit. It's like, and then I'm not bringing Mustafi blanked. I'm not bringing any more Arsenal players. That's what it sounds like.
It's like, I bring in Zaka the one week and he gets a red card. Man, why did I do that? Never again.
What about Zaka's that stuff up, man? That was was that stuff up of the season?
Definitely.
Has to have been.
Definitely. I think Zaka does one of them like a season at least.
He does,
at least once a season.
Is he the captain still? What's going on with that?
I hope not.
Yeah, I don't know.
I hope not.
Lost interest in. It'd be nice to like get a bit more interest back in Arsenal again, like back in the day, Van Persie and stuff. That was nice.
The Gunners. Now they're just the Gooners, but they used to be the Gunners.
It just seems like the owners aren't taking it very seriously. You know what I mean? Like, I think that Arteta's a good coach, though. Saying that, I think that next season we're probably going to be able to own a couple of their players.
It'd be nice. But I'd like to own some Arsenal players, man. Some Bergkamp, some Perez's,
some Ljungbergs.
Some Ljungbergs.
That'd be lovely. For a bit of Freddie.
A little bit of Freddie.
Freddie.
But just until then.
Until then, Patrick Vieira.
But Pierre Aubameyang,
Patrick
11.4 million. Yeah, he's well priced. He's a midfielder. Remember that? He's a midfielder.
It could be.
I wouldn't bring him in my team, but hey, maybe you would.
It's doable. Yeah. I mean, Salah's got Wolves and blank, and Pierre-Patrick Aubameyang's got 2 fixtures.
Most sold player in the game, Mohamed Salah.
Man.
Mohamed Salah. Did I do it? Maybe I'm one of them. But Mohamed Salah's gone. Liverpool are just off the absolute. They're gone. The title's over. They're not even going to defend this title. They're not even going to get Champions League next season. Liverpool are done. They're finished.
You reckon?
Maybe. Jota's back though. Diogo
Jota's back, man. And Firmino's out for a while, I believe. I'm not sure exactly how long, but Bobby the Teeth's out. So it means Jota. It means there's 3 hogs up front for Liverpool. But that means they could start scoring. Even Origi off the bench is a hog as well. So I think that, I don't know. You know me. I stand by my man. So I'm not taking Salah. I'm not taking a step back. He scored in the Champions League. I stand by my man. And he got 14 points the last time he played Wolves. Just putting that out there.
I called it a while ago. Probably we're going back. I think it was before the double game week. So we're going back a few weeks ago. I said that Salah's overpriced. Yeah, and since I said that, he has blanked every week since I said that. Yeah. So I don't know, man. Sometimes you just gotta back your gut, Job, and just go with what you're thinking at the time. So I haven't followed through yet, but maybe I will follow through this week. Maybe Salah's gone. Maybe it's time to say bye Salah, bye Momo.
No more Salah.
And hello to Gareth Bale, Joff, because Gareth Bale is my gut feeling of the week. Gut feeling. So gut feeling, Gareth Bale, Arsenal away, hitting his strides, finally being unleashed by Mourinho on the back of 4 goals in his last 4 games. Yeah, just insane. Good. Just doing the business, Gareth Bale. I'm really. I love me some Gareth Bale.
You're a big GBZ fan.
I'm a big GBZ fan.
So am I, though, to be fair. Who doesn't like Gareth Bale?
I love me some Gareth Bale. I love that haircut.
Oh, sexy.
I love just his face.
Just lifts it up a bit. He's like, can you give me a trim under here? Is that all right if you give me a trim under here?
Oh, I love his scent.
You love his scent.
Gareth Bale, gut feeling of the week. Just want to remind you guys what my gut feeling was last week. Actually, I have a gut feeling twice in a row.
Oh, it was supposed to be me, but that's all right. You take it.
My gut feeling last week was Riyad Mahrez, and that went pretty well. Didn't I do well with that one? I didn't bring him in myself, but I did tell you guys to do it. So hopefully some of you listened.
Maybe they did.
Maybe they did.
I mean, he was. Oh man, he's the ultimate troll, though. Let's be honest, the ultimate trap, ultimate troll. But when he's in form and he gets a bit of a run going, it's only a matter of time until I don't know. I'd love him to be in all of our teams. I'd love to own Riyad Mahrez. I really would, but I just don't trust Pep, and I don't know, man. It's one of those things with that City team. They're just doing such amazing things, and their squad depth is crazy. Like, they kept benching players. I think they benched Cancelo 0 minutes, I'm pretty sure. Stone 0 minutes. Sterling, did Sterling get 0 minutes too? Aguero's back.
No.
Jesus is there. They got players. Honestly, this is the biggest City squad I think we've ever seen. Let's be fair.
Yeah.
I mean, they've had I feel like they've had better squads in the past, but this is the biggest, like, well-rounded squad that they've ever had. Their defense is out of control.
True.
Out of control.
True.
So, anyway.
What about Chelsea? What about my boys down in Stamford Bridge? We are, mate, since the appointment of Tuchel, it's just been mayhem for my boys. Just doing the business, smashing it out. Defensively sound. Rudiger is a great option. I think we should all be looking at Rudiger. Yeah. Obviously Timo Werner still can't score a goal to save his life. Havertz all of a sudden is an option. Like, what was that about? Because of Mount's resting. I don't know. But, definitely look at Chelsea, guys. I mean, this Leeds game, I own Mason Mount, and I'm looking forward to seeing what we can do against Leeds.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing what happens in this game as well. We have been leaking lately, and when we're tired, we're known to leak when we're tired. And it looks like we're slightly tired right now. But I don't know. I hope the boys can get up. The boys, that's the thing, is that's what Leeds do. Leeds, we get knocked down, but we get up again. You're never going to keep us down. That's what Bielsa does. So I'm looking forward to this game. It's good to see. The boys get to watch the game together. I love it live as well.
Chelsea, I'm pumped.
Australian time, pumped, man. Saturday night, so that should be awesome. And yes, I mean, looking ahead for the games as well. I mean, personally, my triple captain pick of this week, I'm just going for
Triple captain pick.
Bruno Fernandes. I'm sticking with him. Wow. I thought, you know what? We're going with big bad Bruins. I think he could go large in this game. I know they're playing West Ham. I know West Ham's good. But we're talking about Bruno Fernandes, man.
Yeah, true.
I think this is like, what are they doing? Do they play this week? No, they're playing next week, aren't they? In the Champions League, yeah? Or whatever it is.
Yeah, they play next week.
Or, actually, no. Yeah.
Europe, and they get knocked out?
I don't remember. But, no, they're in the Europa League, so they're playing Milan. That's it. So, yeah, I'm triple captaining picking before he actually plays, which I don't like that now, to be fair. So I didn't really think that through, did I?
It has been done.
But it is Bruno Fernandes anyway, because he plays 90 minutes every game.
Very good job.
So looking forward to seeing how the big bad Bruins goes, because he's just had a season. He's in amazing form. Just again, 10 points against City as well. I know it was a penalty. I get it. But talking about Bruno Fernandes, man, he's outscored. I bring it up every fortnight usually. He's outscored every FPL player since he joined the game by at least 60 points. So that's just something that we need to all think about. It's a big player. That's a big match player.
He's done well. As young Bruno Fernandes. Very good job. Thank you for that. Well, it's a bit of a roundup there of what we're looking forward to for the week.
Pumped.
Very excited. Very excitable week. This single game week.
Early deadline, by the way.
Early deadline.
Yeah,
yes,
man.
Yes. Thank
early
you
deadline once more.
Once again, early deadline. All right, buddy. Should we have a look at our captains and transfers for game week 28?
Let's do this.
So as I said earlier, yes, the Bellamy protocol has been enacted. So I've taken a negative 12 this week. I held a transfer last week. So that's 5 moves for a negative 12. So what have I done? What have I done? Let's put it up on screen.
I love it. Put it up.
So there it is. There it is for all you kids out there. Kids. So what we've done is I've gone ahead and got myself ready for the blank game week. So I've taken out Popey Boy for Sanchez. Got my Brighton keeper in there. And then what I've done is I had to move on Alonso, because I thought Alonso is a bit of a hit and miss. So Craig Dawson's coming for him. Another game week 29 player. I've decided, you know what, I'm gonna go full Bellamy. You never go full Bellamy, but I do. So I've taken out Mohamed Salah, brought in Gareth Bale, gonna captain him this week. I've taken
captain him.
Yeah, I'm captain Gareth Bale,
mate.
Yes, yeah. And then I took out Mr. Gundogan. Even after his 10 points, I'm going to bring in Riyad Mahrez. So I got Riyad Mahrez in there as well. And I had to bring in your old mate Harry Kane. Whose name is Harry Kane's coming as well.
Exploding.
So 5 moves made. I've gone three Spurs up front. Obviously for the next 2 weeks, I think it makes a little bit of sense. It does, I don't know, why not? Give it a crack. that's it, man. That's my team right there on screen. So still got a pretty stupid bench of Antonio, Dawson, and Ben Mee, but we'll fix that up. And then most likely gonna hit the wildcard button in game week 30, and we'll go from there. But yeah, negative 12, five moves. Captain on Bale.
You got to do what you got to do. I mean, negative 12. That's. I think it's you reached a good moment in your FPL career when you take negative 12s, because it's crazy enough to work.
I think it's going to work.
That's what it's about, man. That's what it's about.
I think it's going to work real well.
I mean, it's one of those things when you're playing this game. It's you take it a bit too seriously. Sometimes like, I could have made that move. Like something like Gareth Bale could go and get 20 points next week. Pays off your transfers. All of a sudden, everything else is a bonus. It's one of those things where if you're gonna go large, obviously you got to hit one. You got to hit one double-digit haul, but you got 1 in 5 chance. So that's the thing is, I used to take negative 12s, not for fun, but a fair bit. I stopped doing that, to be fair. But like negative 8s is as far as I usually go these days. But sometimes when I take a negative 8, and I should have taken negative 12, I'm like, what are you doing? Just take the hit.
Well, that's it, man. That's it. So negative 12 for me, Joff. Let's have a look at your team, buddy.
Respect.
What are you thinking this week? You made any moves yet?
Nah, man. I'm most likely gonna hold this week.
Oh, wow, okay.
I'm happy with this team. Like, looking at that team, scroll down a little bit if you wouldn't mind, Mickey boy. So obviously Martinez in goal, and then between all those bench players there, looks like I'm going to keep that bench exactly the same. That's the bench I'm going to most likely keep, unless Watkins sneaks onto my team. That's sneaky sneaksman ahead of potentially Bamford or Rafinha. But I just love Leeds. I love Leeds. And so I think I'm going to do that. And obviously, definitely
Captaincy going to be on?
Mr. Bruno, man. I'm sticking with Bruno.
Bruno, you're going to go Bruno against West Ham?
Oh, of course,
knowing
man.
full well that West Ham are, a much better team than Arsenal, perhaps.
Ooh.
This season, just saying.
Yeah, no, I'm sticking.
Just saying.
I'm sticking with Fernandes. I think that Fernandes can. He can. That game has got the potential to be like a 3-3 or something like that. And obviously, what happens in the 3-3? Fernandes gets the goal assist. So. True. 14 points for Fernandes potentially.
Very nice, Joff. Why don't we give the people what they want? Give me a few captain choices here, Joff. So obviously I've gone Bale. I think Kane's a really good option here.
I think Kane's a great option
this week as well.
After going nuts, 19 points. Oh, nuts.
I think Jamie Vardy's one against Sheffield.
Yeah, maybe.
He's a bit. He doesn't have much form, but he's definitely one. Richarlison against Burnley.
I think the KDB is probably one of the better options. He's got a double, man. He hasn't scored many goals this season. He's got a double.
True. He had most shots of the game week too. So. Alongside Riyad Mahrez, same amount. They both had 8 shots. So
Mahrez is one as well, to be fair.
I think a Chelsea player. I think Timo Werner maybe. If you're a bit crazy and you think Timo could go large against Leeds. I don't think so. No, I wouldn't do it. But I think that's pretty much it, man. That's the captains. That's the captains for the week.
Fair. That sounds fair enough to me.
All right, mate. Should we? We'll do a bit of a Patreon shout out before we go. Big thank you to all our patrons out there. Thank you so much for supporting us over the years and being just absolute legends that you are.
We love you guys.
If you do want to support us, head over to patreon.com/FPL Take the Hit. We would love you if you did that. If you don't do it, doesn't matter. Thank you anyway. Thank you for just watching anyway. Big thank you to Samuel Deering, George Zukakis, Stephen Bailey. I think we're pronouncing his name wrong. Gary Warwood, Kyle Brett, David Parra, Bradley Emmott, David Jerob, Ivan Kovacevic, Alec Maz, Zach, Damian Roberts, Yash Verma, and a big thank you to our producer-level patrons, Wesley Quark, Bert Van Goys, Shahir Hamid, Patrick Carney, Lewis Hughes, and Samuel Horner. Thank you very much, gentlemen. We love you all. That's it, buddy. That is our show for the day, mate. I think
thank you for tuning in, guys.
Wrapped us up, mate. I hope you guys enjoyed it out there.
Yeah, I mean,
TV land.
It's quick fire game weeks for us as well. We're putting in efforts to get these efforts in, these video efforts in, and we hope you're enjoying them. And any sort of sharing with other people was always appreciated.
Yes, thank you very much, guys. Thank you for sharing. Thank you for being here today. And good luck in the single game week, in the single game week 28. We'll be back before blank game week 29 with some look at that. It's going to be very interesting to have a look at the blank game week and see how it all shapes up. Everyone's going to handle it and everything. But I'm looking forward to this week with my negative 12. So bear with me and we'll see how we go.
Huh?
Oh, the Undertaker's back, baby. Ooh. All right, guys. Thank you so much for joining us. Peace and love. As we say to FPL Take the Hit, always remember to stay positive.
Accept the Reds, but embrace those green arrows, guys.
Thank you so much, guys.
Peace.
Take the hit, take the hit, take the hit.